Hello comrades, this is General Luigi, and welcome to Let's Play Pokémon Colosseum. So before we set out for Pyrite Town, there are a couple things I want to grab here in Phoenix City. If I can remember where they are. Yeah, you'd think I should have planned for this beforehand. Well, regardless, my memory is that they are in chests, either up here. Nope, not there. Maybe I should just skip ahead to when I find the items. It's really not that long of a walk. Door to the mayor's house is still open. Yes! I think that's the only one I was after. Okay, so super potions, they're healing items. Excuse me, Lita. Alright, so, off to Pyrite Town. I stand corrected. First, off to the construction lot. And it appears there is a helicopter somewhere nearby. Hopefully the game audio will drown it out. Yes, I'm also currently joined by none other than Her Imperial Majesty, Fox the First, Empress and Autocrat of all the Laps. Yes. This place, it certainly looks like it'll be something impressive. Yep, it's been a mighty long time. I can't rightly recall when it was that I was last at home. But we're just about done here. All that's left is to clean up the site and we're done. Whoa, hold it there. This is a construction site. It's not a safe place to be. There's no place for tourists to visit. Go on, scram. Well, that was pointless. But now Pyrite Town is open. I don't know why they make you go to that construction site first. It makes no sense to me. So anyway, Pyrite Town. If the ore region was a giant city, this would be the slum. Aw, Mr. Johnson, give a man a break here. I keep telling you, I don't know anything. That better be true, Kale. If you're trying to con me, I'll know about it. Mr. Johnson, sir, I wouldn't think about lying to you. You've got to believe me, right? All right, fine. I'll let you off easy today. See you. What a nitwit. Of course I haven't got a thing to tell you. Well now, if that isn't an open invitation to talk to him, what are you looking at? I haven't seen your faces around these parts. What are you, tourists? If you don't want to get hurt, you should get lost and quick, for the good of your health. Fortune teller, not really that important in my opinion. Sorry, belch coming. Excuse me. You thugs must be Mirrorbee's newest recruits. Excuse me? Well, shoot, beat it. I don't have any money to give to the likes of you. We are not thugs. Alright, so, Pyrite Town. It's got a fair number of trainers. This area up ahead is Duel Square. There's quite a few shadow Pokemon I can catch over there. But first things first, let's talk to this fellow. Yo, your outfit's kind of weird, but you're a trainer too, aren't you? Good, that's okay then. I'll teach you about one of the few rules this town has. Here we have street battles rather than exchanging greetings. Yep. So, you know what? Since there are so many battles, I am thinking I will off-screen a battle if it doesn't have a shadow Pokemon in it. Come to think of it, this is also a good opportunity for me to train that Quilava. But hadn't exactly planned ahead for that, so let's see. I'll start with Confusion. And of course, Sentret goes down in one hit. For those of you unfamiliar with the second generation. Sentret is basically the Rattata of the second generation. Really common, goes down really easily. Slack off. Okay, level 26, that implies it's not a Shadow Pokemon. And it isn't because Lita didn't alert me to its aura. Yeah, that'll be really helpful when you consider that neither one of my Pokemon is using a physical attack. Bite. The fox's signature attack right there. Yep. Sounds like something... Oh, just someone out back. Something had caught Her Majesty's attention. Don't worry, Your Majesty. It's not an invader. Your empire is safe. She's still looking in that direction. Apparently she's not willing to take my word for it. Okay, and that's the end of that battle. Again, any future battles that don't involve Shadow Pokemon will just be off-screen. Well, except for plot-significant battles. Whoops, you were better than me. So yeah. I tripped myself up, but you're not bad at all. Your Pokemon are tops, too. I can see it in your eyes. You're just like us. It's easy to see. Okay. So let's switch Umbreon out with Quilava. That should help Quilava get more training. This here is the hotel. Basically a Pokemon Center, but they charge you. I know of a nifty little way to get around that, though. I'll demonstrate when it becomes relevant. Hello. Oh, look what we have here. You're quite the hottie. Why don't you lose that wallflower with you and be my sweetie? Wait a second! Who are you to call me a wallflower? What about me makes me a wallflower? Look at her. She's all serious. Uncool. I'm only teasing out of boredom. A guy like him, he's not to my taste. That's it! I'm furious now! Sure, be a man! Stomp her down! Stomp? Who, me? That's a laugh. Come on then, I'll go easy on you. Alright, so let's see, do we have any Shadow Pokemon here? I suppose we'll find out in due time. Nope, so this is being off-screened. 258. Alright, I was off-screening this, but Hyper Mode is something that needs to be explained. First of all, it happens if you tell a Pokemon to use Shadow Rush. It happens at random. I don't know if there's any significant factor relating to its frequency, but it has a lot of different effects. Among them, Shadow Rush becomes extremely likely to get a critical hit. You can snap a Pokemon out of it by calling it. And I'm doing that for a very good reason. Hyper Mode can be helpful in that it gives Shadow Rush a high critical hit rate, but a Pokemon in Hyper Mode might instead use a different attack, not relevant in this case since Quilava only knows Shadow Rush at the moment, or it might attack your partner. It might attack you. It might attack the opposing trainer. Yeah, there are a lot of downsides. Basically, it's a risk I'm not willing to take. Alright, so anyway. Guess this battle wasn't going to be off-screened after all. So yeah, calling a Pokemon will snap them out of it. think you can also call a Pokemon to wake it up, but I'd have to check on that. It does waste a turn, though. What kind of a man battles a frail girl like me without easing up? You're not going to win the hearts of girls that way. Shurik, it was here in this square that I saw that strange Pokemon. I tried to leave town afterwards, and that's when those creeps grabbed me. We should be careful. Even at the best of times, there's nothing normal about this town. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Okay, so her comments there imply that there are shadow Pokemon on here. So let's see. This trainer has one, you will see the battle, otherwise it's off-screened. Rider Vant. Okay, Misdreavus. Yes, I am confident that that is a shadow Pokemon. We will find out soon enough. So let's hope we don't accidentally knock it out. Yep, I was right. Yeah, Misdreavus was one of my main Pokemon in a previous playthrough of this game. Alright, Shadow Rush hopefully won't knock him out. Meanwhile, we'll take out his buddies. Just to make things easier on us. Ooh, almost. Shadow Ball. That is a nasty move if used against a Psychic type like Espeon, as you just saw. It's a physical attack, so Espeon's impressive special defense won't come to the rescue. Sorry about that, Espeon. Alright, Shadow Rush. Pretty sure it's a physical attack. Does have recoil damage, so you have to watch out for that. A few times when a Shadow Pokemon ended up knocking itself out through recoil damage. Alright, one more Shadow Rush, and that'll weaken Misdreavus enough that we can catch him. Umbreon, use Bite on Skitty. Confuse Ray. Lovely. A confused Pokemon, if memory serves, has a 50% chance of hurting itself, rather than attacking, as you just saw. Well, at least Skitty's out of the match now. Zigzagoon. Another Rattata class Pokemon. This one from the 3rd generation. Alright, Quilava, let's try Shadow Rush this time, and hopefully it'll hit. Let me guess, we're gonna get a critical instead, and knock Misdreavus out! Well, we'll find out soon enough. Come on! Thank you! Did my imagination, or did it... Right, because one of them used Growl. This could get ugly. Who's getting hit? That's not good. Let's use Bite on Zigzagoon just to knock him out. This is bad. And that's putting things lightly. Okay, good. Critical hit. Good thing I didn't point that at Misdreavus. Although, since dark moves are super effective against ghost types, a normal hit probably would have done the same thing. No. Alright. Since I'm worried I'll accidentally knock him out otherwise, it's time to start chucking Pokeballs at Misdreavus. Let's hope it works. I do not like the fact that Misdreavus has such high HP at the moment. And... yes! Okay. Oh! I ought to be making that scream myself. Wow, that was easy for you. Losing like that snapped me out of my hyper state. Was that the voice I gave him before the battle? Did you know? If a Pokemon goes into hyper mode, call its name and its head will snap back into reality. Why do the trainers here have those strange Pokemon? I'm sure of it now. The town's hiding a big secret. In other news, there is a continent to the west of Europe. Alright, so let's heal up our Pokemon. Let's see, does the inn have a PC? I don't think it does. I was right. Well, we've made enough money from battling that it shouldn't be a problem. Greetings! Welcome to the Pyrite Super Grand Hotel. Stay in one of our ultra-gorgeous suites and you'll be refreshed like you're brand new. Your Pokemon, too. It's a mere 100 Poké-Dollars a night. Will you stay with us? Yes. Fine, fine. Hope you enjoy staying with us. Excuse me. So, did you get a good rest? Next time you need to stay, make sure it's right here at the Pyrite Super Grand Hotel again. So let's take a look at one of these ultra-gorgeous suites. Was it ultra or super? Oh, there's a trainer on it. Yeah, I don't really care for the rusted metal decor. Look at the radiator. That fan... Ugh. It looks like some... Someone found a beached oil tanker and tried to dress it up as a hotel. How an oil tanker would end up beaching itself is beyond me. Excuse me, running aground, like... I'm gonna shut up now, because I just realized there was a rather serious incident with that. Real smooth, General. Wonder how many people you've just offended. Okay, well, regardless, we're hitting the 15-minute mark, so I'm going to call that an episode. I will see you next time.